In this lesson of the course, we will actually start to learn how to play software instruments and start working on projects. Please keep in note that you will hear the contents read aloud on the screen because I use VoiceOver. Keep in mind, GarageBand is actually accessible to the visually impaired. You can also use it with voice control and other accessibility features for independent music creation. Now, let's start by creating a GarageBand song. I'm going to move the iPad closer to me here. I'm going to tap on the Create option. Now, again, visually it could look different. I'm on the iPad right now. The app is also supported on iPhones, so it could be slightly different. For more information about iPhone compatibility and how to use it on the iPhone, please go to the GarageBand user guide found on Apple's website. I cannot use the iPhone version right now due to some bugs, but once that's resolved, I'll be able to use it and I'll be able to provide lessons on that as well. Okay, I'm going to tap Create.
Download, create song, 1 of 8.
As you heard, it said Create Song. I'm going to double tap.
Create song, 1 of 8. My songs, button.
Now, if I were to tap this button, it would take me back to the My Songs browser, but we have some options here, so I'm going to navigate through them.
Live loops, tap, 1 of 2.
Live loops is essentially like a live loops grid where you can play around with musical ideas in real time by triggering different scenes, columns of cells, or a cell. I'll go over live loops in a minute, but I'm going to go to the next option.
Selected, tracks, tap, 2 of 2.
Tracks is selected by default, and this is where you add like your touch instruments, like your keyboard, your drums. So let's add, for our touch instrument, let's add a keyboard. And for this example, I'm going to click on the Smart Piano button. So I'm going to go to the right.
Keyboard, button. Smart Piano, button.
There it is. But just to give an idea, I'm going to keep swiping to the right.
Alchemy Synth, button.
Alchemy Synth.
Sampler, button.
Sampler, this is where you can import audio files and play them like a musical keyboard.
More sounds, button.
And then more sounds is where you can find more sounds for the current instrument selected. I'm going to click on the Smart Piano option.
Alchemy Synth, Smart Piano, button. Smart Piano. My songs, button.
And right now, my song is in, by default, when you open a GarageBand song, the tempo is 110 beats per minute, and the key is set to C major.
Keyboard, chords.
Let's see if this works.
Use the ruler to enable direct touch for this app. Direct touch area. Ruler. Direct touch area.
So essentially on the keyboard, it automatically activates chord strips. And so now that I have an instrument open, okay, so now you're probably wondering, well, how the heck do I record it? With VoiceOver enabled for VoiceOver users, you can double tap with 2 fingers on the screen. I believe for visual users, it's a red record button that you would press. Now, I'm going to record something. I'm going to first ensure that the metronome is enabled.
Microphone in use.
So I'm going to find the My Songs button.
Keyboard, call My Songs.
I'm going to swipe right a couple times.
Browser, button. Tracks, button. Mixer, button. Rewind, button. Play, button. Record, button. Master volume, 56%. Dimmed, selected. Metronome.
Metronome is currently selected. By the way, the browser option is where you can select a different instrument if you hate this one.
Keyboard, chords.
And then for VoiceOver users to find the keyboard, make sure you turn on direct touch using the rotor and tap your finger near the bottom of the screen, and then you'll actually hear the sound of the keys that you're hitting. So this is in C major, so I'm going to record something. This is just a test, so I'm going to record. Here we go. It's going to give me a 4/4. It's going to give me a count-in for 4 beats. Here we go. To stop the playback, you can just double tap with 2 fingers with VoiceOver on, or just hit the stop button. So yes, I recorded a 8-bar phrase. By default, GarageBand, GarageBand basically organizes your song into song sections. Song sections are basically these little markers, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you can actually just click on the song sections button and keep adding sections to the song, and it further increases its length. Right now, there's only one section in the song, and it's just called section A, and it's an 8-bar length. Once you reach the 8-bar length, you have to add another song section. And there's also a toggle. It's called automatic, and essentially what that will do is it will basically allow you to keep recording, and then whenever you stop recording, it will automatically, the song section will set to however long you recorded for. Please keep in mind that GarageBand songs can have a maximum of 2,000 bars in length, or approximately 100 minutes. Wow, that's quite lengthy. I would also like to go over in this recording, so this is how to play an instrument. Now, there's also a feature called Smart Drums as well, where you can drag instruments into the grid. Let me go to the Tracks option and add it.
Select track header control My Songs button.
Here's the My Songs item, so I'm going to swipe right a couple times.
Browser Tracks button.
I'm going to double tap on Tracks.
Tracks. My Song.
I'm going to click Add Track at the very bottom.
Add track.
For voiceover users, to go to the last item, you do a 4-finger single tap near the bottom of your screen.
Add track instruments.
To activate an item, you double tap. I'm going to go to the Smart Drums instrument.
Back keyboard.
Right now, I'm on the keyboard. To scroll to the next instrument, you can use your scroll commands. For voiceover users, it's a swipe left with 3 fingers to go to the next instrument. To go to the previous, you swipe right with 3 fingers.
2 of 11. Drums. Create beats using a variety of acoustic and electronic drums.
There's also another instrument called drummer, and we will go over that during the session player regions lesson. Now, let's hit Smart Drums. I'm going to go to the right.
Smart Drums button.
I'm going to double tap.
My Songs.
Smart Drums are now enabled, and what you can do is you can drag in drums to a grid, and you can adjust their complexity by moving your finger up or down or left or right. Now, for this demonstration, I'm going to click Random.
Shaker with symbols up, hi-hat, snare, kick off drum grid, reset, random, button, random.
As you can hear the drums. To record it, I'm going to double tap with 2 fingers, and it will record this drum sequence with the piano melody. And there we go. So let me just play it back and let's see.
Play, button, rewind, play, button. Stop, rewind,
And as you can tell, it recorded directly into the piano melody as well.
Tracks.
In order to see what I recorded, I'm going to click Tracks.
Tracks. Browser, My Songs. Set return to 52%. Selected. Hip hop drum selected. Hip hop drum machine. MIDI region. Starting at bar 1, beat 1, division 1, tick 1. Length 8 bars.
As you can hear, that was the MIDI region for the drums. It starts at bar 1, and the length is 8 bars. By the way, tracks are what you use to activate instruments. Regions are basically the elements that are recorded on a track. For example, the drums. Also on the piano melody, it would show the same thing. For the Smart Piano, it is bar 1, beat 1, division 1, tick 1, length is 8 bars. The last thing I would like to show in this lesson is the voice recorder option. Keep in mind there are many other instruments you can explore in GarageBand. And for more information, go to find the user guide on Apple's website. I'll try to cover more instruments such as the strings, but this is just a basic little overview here of what to expect with this. And the instruments that we've covered today, I won't cover them again as repeats. So, okay, I'm going to click Add.
Add track, button. Add track, instruments. Back, drums, smart drum.
I'm going to swipe left with 3 fingers 2 times.
3 of 11. Amp. Plug in a guitar or bass and play through classic amps and stomp boxes. 4 of 11. Audio recorder. Use the microphone to record your voice or any sound.
Awesome. So with audio recorder, you can record voice or instrument. In this situation, I'm going to select voice.
Audio voice button. Instrument voice button. My songs button.
Keep in mind, you can also select different sounds as well for the audio recorder. For example, there is a extreme tuning patch that will allow the vocals to basically set themselves up for a key signature. For example, if you sing a wrong note, the pitch correction will automatically correct it. To find these preset sound settings, you can click the mixer icon, and then you can find the operator, and you double tap on the operator for voiceover users. For people who can see, I'm really not sure how that's going to work. I believe it's in the mixer. You can also find it, I believe, in Studio and FunView as well. Oh, you can find it in the presets. So presets, you can find it in the presets. I believe that's with any other instrument as well, and I can verify that. So presets.
My song, browse tracks, button, 52% battery, hip hop drum machine, MIDI region, monitor, off, channel, vocal hall, drive, compressor, pitch control, tone, presets, lead vocals, button.
And again, I'm on the iPad. On the iPhone, it is different. Once the bugs get fixed, I will go through the iPhone version and we'll go through that. So I'm going to double tap on presets.
Preset, button, audio record.
So, and also on the keyboard, it is the same exact thing. If you want to change the sound, you find the exact same option and you can change the sound that way with keyboards, synthesizers, whatever. It will apply to that instrument patch.
Save, button, done, button, get more audio recorder sounds, button, drums, 1 of 6, keyboards, 2 of 6, acoustic guitar, 3 of selected, vocals.
Now keep in mind these are audio-based patches, so for keyboards and stuff, that's just audio-based. That's just what the microphone will capture.
Producer effects, 5, fun, 6 of selected, lead vocals.
Now I'm not going to change the effect on this at all. To record a vocal, all you do is just double tap with 2 fingers on the screen. And I'm going to have to turn the metronome off for this.
Presets, lead vocal, out, 7, read, Wednesday, play, Wednesday, microphone and play, button, record, master volume, selected, metronome.
This is a test recording. Now, I highly recommend with vocals, please wear headphones. It will make your lives a bunch easier. And this is a good demonstration because when I hit play, you're going to hear 2 different drum sounds. Listen to this.
Stop, ruler, play, button. Speech off.
Listen carefully. This is a test recording. See, not the best way to record. So, when recording vocals, wear headphones. Essentially, that's how you can start by creating a very basic song in GarageBand. And then if you want to add more structure to the song, you go to the song sections by the ruler, and then you can click add for section B, section C, D. You can have 26 song sections. And then to adjust the length, you can find the little option and you can swipe up or down. For voiceover users, you swipe down on the song section to the more info tab. And just to give a general overview of how that is, I'm going to find the song sections option.
Speech on. Undo recording button.
Oh yeah, the undo function. I totally forgot about that. If you record something and you're like, oh my gosh, I hate that take, you can click undo. And what it will do is it will undo that last recording or that last edit. To redo something, you long press on the undo button and you can click redo. Simple as that.
Ruler, grand piano, ruler, song sections, button, record, but play, rewind, undo, ruler, playback head, song sections, button.
I'm going to double tap on song sections.
Song sections, heading, section, duplicate, section A, 8 bars, button.
You can duplicate section A to have it repeat again. That's good for duplicating a chorus 2 times.
Add, button, add.
I clicked add, and I'm going to swipe left 2 times.
Duplicate, button, selected, section B, 8 bars.
Here's section B. And then you can record whatever you want in section B as well. And basically you just keep doing the same kind of structure over and over and over again. Record your tracks, go to the song sections, add more to the song, record more, add more, record more. That's how you create in GarageBand. And just to demonstrate, I'm going to record in section B.
Selected. My songs. My browse tracks.
And I'm just going to do a drum pattern. I'm just going to record drums.
Tracks. Add track header A. Levo play track. Hip hop drum machine. Grand piano. Hip hop drum machine. My browse perform. Button perform. My song.
All right, I'm going to click random again.
Shake symbols up claps drum reset. Random. Button. Random. My track mix undo. Rewind.
All right, I'm going to record now. And again, it records an 8-bar phrase. Okay, so now I'm going to go to song sections and go to all sections, and we're going to take a listen to this and hear how it sounds.
Play, record, master, metric loop, set, help, rule, song sections, song sections, edit, all sections, selected, all sections, record, the track, mix, undo, rewind.
Please ensure that you hit rewind so that the playhead goes all the way to 0.
Play, button, speech one.
And now I'll play how this sounds from the very beginning of the song.
This is a test recording.
That was the vocal part there. Then this is the second section, section B, and this is just the drum part. And then it just went back to section A. And again, I'm going to use the same song for the courses lessons, so that way it's consistent and we don't lose track of where we're at. And again, I'm really excited because this is the basic part of song creation where you record and all this fun stuff. And again, just to recap on live loops are essentially these grids or columns you play in, and you can arrange musical ideas in real time. For blind users, it will be a challenge. And what I recommend for visually impaired users is if you're going to use live loops, just use a preset grid. It will make your life easier. I will go over that in a few upcoming lessons in the course. So whenever we get to that, I want to try to go in as best order as possible. So I believe the next lesson will be loops, because that involves the same linear format as instrument and track creation. Thank you for listening to this lesson in the course. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to me on the Facebook group linked into my channel profile, or you can send an email to, again, I know this is a little long, but it is a pretty easy to remember email once you get the hang of it. courses.questions.info@gmail.com. Again, that email is courses.questions.info@gmail.com. No letters are uppercase in the email. Thank you very much for listening to this lesson. It's been a pleasure.